to the other screen. There we go. Final chapter. Let's do this. So we got a bunch of junk and a few hidden quests to complete. Let's just follow the guide. So that way we can actually get everything. Let's see. Afterwards, do the task assignments. So, finish 3 quests. So then, we'll do this in order. First one, Junk Wanted. Head to the general store and speak with Brandon. First, go to the pawn shop and speak to Mitt. Go to Sarah's room in the dormitory. Now head to the cafe and speak with Sarah. Now go to Thor's and speak with the janitor, who is at the main building's entrance. Then speak to Clara, who's in the art room. Now go to the Academy Field and speak with Lambert. Now go back to the pawn shop to speak with Micht. And now we go back to Brandon, and we'll get 1 extra AP, supposedly. Yep. Alright, next step. Let's talk Trista. Head to the radio station and talk to Michael to start the quest. Alright, so you have to speak to a bunch of people. To Old Man Abbott. Teisel near the entrance of the general store. Lot by the upper class dorm. Not them. Go to Thor's main building staff room. Then go to the gymnasium. Alright. Now we should be done. It says read the letter on the table. I don't think I saw this before. What's this? A comment submission for Radio Trista's new show. With love, the Diva. A comment submission? But the show hasn't even gone off the ground yet. And the Diva? Nah, there's no way. Well, no matter who it's from, I might as well hand it in with the other comments. Let's see. Well, here's a bonus one. It was just on the table over there. Angel Michael the letter you found. What do you mean it was on the table? I didn't see anything over there. You didn't? Wait, could it really be? Well, let's read this mystery letter. What makes Trista great? Towns change every day with the lives of the people who live there. They have this beautiful, ever-shifting sort of charm. Maybe that's what makes them great, though, huh? Ah, sorry, I feel like I'm half dodging the question. To me, Trista will always be a town of memories. I suppose that's how I'll always remember it. There may not be any one thing that makes it special, but I do look back fondly on the time I spent there. If nothing else, I got to meet a lot of fun people. Speaking of towns, I'm strolling through one right now. I wonder what town streets I'll be walking when we happen to meet again. I look forward to finding out. P.S. Good luck finding a host for your new show. Vita. We happen to meet again, huh? So she's okay after all. Excuse me? I heard a word from her since the capital was occupied and the war broke out. Nobody else I talked to had any idea where she was either. For all I knew, she'd wound up dead in a ditch somewhere. I was really worried about her. Misty, I'm so glad you're alright. Where the hell are you and what have you been doing? You could have at least told me you were alive. Clearly dropping a letter by isn't too damn hard for you, but no, not a word. And what's this happy horse shit? Good luck finding a host for your new show. I don't want a new host, I want you! So stop slacking off and get your ass back here! Well, if that's how she wants to be, fine. I'll turn this show into such a sensation that she'll be begging me to take her back. Mark my words, Misty, you're gonna be back. You'll be back whether you like it or not. He's very motivated. Kinda surprised she actually sent us a letter like this, though. I definitely don't trust her after all she's done, but she definitely must have enjoyed her time here. This has really made me think. Trista really is a wonderful place. Alright, next up, angler management. We just have to fish. Easy enough. Oh boy, it's these two. So you have to catch a noble carp, according to the guide. That must be it.
Wow, this is a big one.
Now I have to catch one more fish. Alright, now we meet Neidhart. Who's in the main building staff room? For swimming lessons, the return. Let's get sweaty. It doesn't matter. Elliot, you're up, bro. Oh yeah. Let's hopefully I could beat this on the first try. Alright. 1 extra AP. Hi, girls. How go? Oh boy. Sure, why not, Alyssa? Canonical choice, right? Alright. Side quest done. So now we have the 2 required ones, apparently. The race to end all races. Oh yeah, this one. This one is easily failable, so I'll have to save. So incredibly intense. The camera is my worst opponent. Aha! Easy enough. Alright. Next up, class warfare. We have to fight a series of battles and probably lose once or twice. We'll see what happens. Hopefully not. Apparently, the Japanese 1.0 version of the game can cause a crash. Nice. See, I believe... yeah, she's good.
My turn.
Perfect.
Hostiles neutralized.
Alright, you get to drag one more person in. Laura. It's missing a Carnage. See, there's this or that. Let's go with Tauros. His domination, perfect.
My turn.
We should keep going.
Game difficult. Game very difficult. We have our S break, so we should be fine.
My turn.
Oh, 0 arts. Cool, why not?
I'll handle it.
Oh, wow. That's more like it.
We should keep going.
Alright, now we have to turn them all into Toa, right? Let's see. Let's turn in all those quests.
Well done.
So what, there's one more hidden quest, I believe. Where is it? Go to the old schoolhouse to advance the main story. Alright, the final dungeon that does not matter. Now, it honestly doesn't matter who we bring. But, here's the thing. There's a secret scene if you beat the final dungeon with somebody using a phantasmal mirror. By phantasmal mirror, they're endgame items that allow you to pretty much use whoever... Like, you use bonus characters, basically. So, like, out-equip Emma with, where is it? The Witch's Mirror. This basically makes her Vita Clotilde. And I already have a strategy for the final boss. The final boss is immune to being delayed, so you can't rely on that. So I either have to one-shot him, or... yeah. Also, go to the auditorium real quick. We have to find Colette. It's the good shit. Let's see. We'll complete the side quest, and then we'll get the achievement for... make sure Sharon's not in your party or the quest won't start. Speak with Anton. See ya, sucker. Anyway, we'll complete this. Easy enough. So... you need to talk to an NPC with a green exclamation mark. Has to be Mick at the pawn shop or Becky at the auditorium. Or Mick at... yeah. We got that, but unfortunately we didn't get the bonus AP. Damn. Is it a big deal? No. I hate it. But no. Not a big deal. It's weird though. Apparently you have to talk to one person. Let's see. When you've spoken to any of them, choose the second choice. Okay. Then speak to a different one and then say yes. That's really weird. That is a hyper-specific reason to max everything out. Where's Toa? I guess I probably have to talk to her. Over here. Alright, Toa, where are you?
Wow, that must have been tough.
3 off for max, but whatever. I've 100%ed as close to 100% as I wanted. But now let's get ourselves one more thing. Another achievement. Where are ya?
My. Who would have imagined even more marvelous mysteries still lurked within the old schoolhouse? What a delight! Why, I can hardly stop myself from heading in there to take a little peek.
That might not be the best idea right now. There's no telling what could happen in there.
Oh, come now, I was only kidding. I wouldn't dream of rushing in to steal the thrill of discovery for myself. But, all joking aside, I take it you finished reading those deciphered passages from the black records I gave you, Reen?
Yes.
Huh?
Hmm? Decipher?
Well, sure, I looked through them, but why do you ask? And what's Rosine doing here anyway?
Well,
Questions, so many questions. Please, allow me to elucidate.
There goes the music. Huh. She's wearing her church garb.
What's going on? This is just like when I called out to Valimar that first time.
To put it simply, I've created a partition of sorts. The three of us standing here within are the only ones who can even sense it. Meanwhile, those outside remain blissfully unaware of its existence. I'll admit, for a moment there, I was worried that Emma and Celine might have noticed something amiss. But it seems I've still got the touch.
Well,
Just who the hell are you? And you too, Rosine. Why are you wearing your habit all of a sudden?
Starting off with the basics, I see.
you're with the
Perfectly fine by
church.
me.
The actual church, aren't they?
Who the hell am I indeed? My formal ties are to the Septian Church, as a member of the Gralsford.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Second among the Dominion, in fact. I stand at the
He's
right
the second
of the bargain,
Dominion, holy shit.
and am known by
I
some
actually
as
didn't
the
expect
Partition.
that at all.
But you already know my real name, of course. I've never hidden that from you. I am and shall always be Thomas Lysander.
I'm a squire, tasked with supporting him in the execution of his duties.
Yep.
You could say I'm an apprentice knight of the Grousritter.
Can use a Templar sword.
What? The Gralsritter? Do they have something to do with the Congregation for the Sacraments Scarlet was talking about?
That they do, Reed. We're a secret sect of the congregation, an unseen face. Our organization's existence isn't known to the wider world, nor should it be.
Our primary purpose is to gather and seal away dangerous artifacts. But every once in a blue moon, it becomes necessary to undertake covert operations like this one.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. To be honest, I felt like there was something off about you for a while now. You were able to decipher the Black Records for one. Your knowledge and abilities go way beyond the average instructors. But even still, I never would have guessed you were connected to something this large scale.
Neither did I. I expected him he was something, but a Dominion.
And
That
with
was
all
not one of
in
them.
mind, what do you want with me? Why tell me all of this now? Have you finally decided to step out from the shadows and interfere?
That's not quite it.
Perish the thought, Reed. What happens in the old schoolhouse is out of our jurisdiction. Always has been. The way things stand brings to mind a few parallels with Liberal's Phantasma trouble.
Oh boy.
I doubt this is nearly as dangerous.
The third flashbacks.
After we're done here, I'll be glad to let you tackle that on your own. Me, I'm only here for a little talk with you. After all, you are an awakener, possessor of a fragment of the great power. And that means we have matters to discuss. This should come as no surprise, but the trouble facing this land is far from over. It may seem to have passed for now, but this peace is merely a simple respite. The most crucial moments stand silent in the wings, waiting to unfurl before us.
I wonder if Reen having this knowledge is canonical in the third and fourth Cold Steel games.
The Chancellor never stops spinning his webs, and while he may have repelled Ouroboros for now, they will be back. Mark my words. And there's not a doubt in my mind that you'll have an important role to play in what's to come. That's why I thought it would be worthwhile to make a formal introduction and ask for your cooperation. So, what say you?
Sir, if I may, you might want to ease him into this a little more gently. It's quite a lot to take in at once. Reen, I want you to know we're not here to scare you or to make an enemy of you. We don't mean to pressure you into a response either. For now, our intent is just to remain here and keep an eye on things. So if there's ever anything you need our help with, we're here for you. Just ask and we'll do whatever we can.
Thanks, Rosine. You're right, too. This is a lot to take in at once. I'm not really sure how to respond. I guess at the very least, I can tell you're not my enemies. But by the same token, that doesn't necessarily make you my allies either. So, no promises.
I understand completely, Reed. And for the time being, that's perfectly fine. But to return to an earlier topic, those black records you found are actually of particular interest as historical artifacts. As far as I can tell, their purpose was to record the true history of the Divine Knights. Given that recovering artifacts like those is our job, well, if you happen to find any more, do pass them along to us, would you? I'll give you transcripts of everything I can decipher, of course. Given what you've read so far, I'm sure you must be curious.
Oh, definitely.
I'll give it some thought.
So, the second seed of the Dominion is able to create separate dimensions isolated from space and time.
What in the...
Well, do take care, everyone. I'll be praying for you.
Of course you will.
It's quite a power. Alright, what other achievements do we have? All we need to do now is beat the game. More stuff.
Are you really sure that was for the best? I'm afraid you might have made him even more wary of us.
Oh, that was exactly my intent. I need him to start acting with a little greater awareness of his place in a world that's more precarious than he takes it for. That is, if we intend to unravel the mysteries of the two Septarians that once graced this hallowed land. And beyond that, the secrets of the system fashioned by the witches and gnomes. The 7 Divine Knights.
7. We know
Osborne
of
being
4, I
dead set
think.
on locking down our activity certainly doesn't help matters either.
At least the names of them. We know the Ashen Knight, the Ordained Knight, the Palatinate Knight, and the Vermilion Knight. So, there are 3 more. Sure, we'll find out where those are in the next game. Or the game after.
The Roaring Lion should be able to take care of Western Erebonia on his own. But there's certainly no harm in working to strengthen our foothold on this side of the Empire as well. Our work will not be easy, Rosine. Be mindful of that.
Yes, sir. Well, if you'll excuse me, the children are waiting.
That was actually really interesting. Very happy I actually saw that. Excited for the next game.
It's my turn.
Let's move.
My turn.
My turn.
Alright. We can avoid all the chests and just gun for the exit. We don't have to worry about any achievements.
All right, let's move.
Alright. Yeah, there are like, what, 30 floors total?
Should be about halfway, I think.
But it'll go by quickly if we just sprint to the end. We're over-leveled enough to be able to take on the final boss.
This should make for a nice resting point.
You can see Emma was Vita. I don't know what ability she has, but abilities, plural.
Okay, ready to get started?
Pretty linear.
That looks nasty. Try to be careful, everyone. Oh, look! There's a treasure chest!
Ah, oh well.
My
My turn.
Oh, is it my turn?
Let's see. Ooh, she has 2,000 by default. 2,000 EP. She has some decent skills. What are her crafts? Summon Grianos. Summons Grianos, bringing about chaos. Random ailment 200%. Wow, she has some good stuff. Yeah, that's pretty good.
My
I'll hit. Target's eliminated.
Hmm.
We
Ooh, a
should
ladder.
be about halfway, I think.
A lot of them back and forth. Oh. This is the fastest. Fastest way there.
This could get tricky. Look sharp.
Alright.
This should make for a nice resting.
No reason to hang on to these. Pain. So much pain.
Your turn.
Come on.
Okay.
All right.
Ready to get started?
Hmm.
This one's
let's move.
What are you guys vulnerable to? Oh. I don't have these guys scanned. Well,
okay.
we should keep going.
What an ornate treasure chest.
ah, damn.
I'll take lead. Get wide open.
Here I go.
I'll handle it.
There's a treasure chest close by. should be about halfway, I think.
Yeah.
What say you to a brief rest?
Let's move.
Okay. Now. I'll handle. Hostiles done.
Alright, I believe that's... There's one more boss. One more set of floors. And we're done. Could be wrong about that. Entirely possible.
Okay, ready to get started?
One looks worthy.
Here I go.
Huh. You'd think I'd have all these scanned, but nah.
I'll handle it.
I'll take lead. Onward. You still have a lot. We're closer to the end with every step.
This one's far.
Let's not.
2-chain battle.
Let's move. Here come more.
I'll handle it.
Let's move.
My now. Our fighting was in perfect. What say you to a brief rest?
Nah, I'm good. Let's just rush right in.
Let's move.
Ooh. He's a tanky boy.
I'll take lead. Oh, is it my turn? Ready.
Alright, even though it's not really not really useful while transformed, let's return to base and get our final Zumerian weapon. Because there's only one left in the game. Pretty great. At least only one that we need. Well, never mind. There are all the bonus ones that don't matter at all. Also Gaius's. Forgot Gaius's. Okay, so we don't have them all. But we got most of them. Alright, so for my strategy, requires having somebody, I believe, with over 1,000. I need 800 EP. 800 EP is the required amount for pulling this really stupid strategy off. Let's go with Alyssa. She's useful for something now. Alright, so the strategy. We give her this. And we laugh. We laugh maniacally. I don't even know what to put on for her. But it honestly doesn't really matter. As long as it is damage, it works. We need to stack as much strength on her as possible. Her speed, her defense, none of that matters. Just as much strength as possible. Unfortunately, we can't hit 3K. Now, the point of this strategy is really fucking stupid. But it will work. Because it is stupid. All we need to do is get to a point where Alyssa can move, and we win. That is the win condition. Alyssa has a turn.
Okay.
This is a disaster.
I won't lose.
We win.
I won't lose. Right.
You have my face.
Right. I can do this. No problem.
You have my face.
No problem. Right.
You have my face.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. No problem. No problem.
You have my face.
No problem. Right. I can do this.
You have my face.
Right.
And this is technically the most broken strategy in the game, in my opinion, but it requires items. We win. So, we get a bonus scene, right? Guess I'll just let the ending play out. We'll know when we get a new piece of dialogue and stuff.
We did it.
Indeed. We earned our victory.
So that's it, I guess. Class 7's over.
Here, at least.
It's been a year I doubt I'll ever forget.
Yeah, it really has.
I had so much fun! Huh? Why am I...
Milliam.
Are you?
What's wrong with me? I only came here because Gramps ordered me to. So why am I... It's okay. There's nothing wrong with you at all.
Regardless of why you came to be here, you're as much a member of Class 7 as anyone else.
Oh, there's no shame in crying when you feel sad.
Yeah, that goes for us too.
Come on, guys. Knock it off.
They're not the only ones who want to.
What a way for everything to end. There's no point in pretending you don't want to cry, too.
Yeah, you're right.
They all care about each other so much.
Well, I didn't see this coming.
Yeah, but even still.
I swear, why do I have to feel like...
They've probably been bottling this up for quite some time.
I'm sure they have. And yet they've never let it show. They just kept looking forward.
To the very end, each of them walked the path they chose for themselves.
They're a real good group of kids.
I'm guessing we get a different quote for every single character we use to beat the final dungeon. Interesting. No, it could also just only be Vita, and it was a coincidence.
Well, I guess this is goodbye for now.
Take care of yourself, okay?
I promise to write to you when I can.
Thanks. I wish all of you the best too. Although, to be honest, I get the feeling we'll meet again before long.
So do I.
Besides, the Empire is smaller to us than it is to most people.
Yeah, if I use Lammy, I could be anywhere in no time.
This isn't goodbye as much as it is see you again soon.
In the meantime, we all have our share of duties to fulfill.
They ran out of budgets for new outfits for the last 3 people.
Yep.
And Fee.
But
Last
as
4
soon as
people.
they're done, well, you know.
Of course. Here's hoping our time apart treats every single one of us well.
And just look at those lino flowers bloom.
This is truly a season of new beginnings. I suppose I might miss this scenery.
Okay, what's up with you guys?
Instructor?
For all that you've done for us this past year, thank
Thank
you
you
very
very
much.
We wouldn't be here ready to start a new stage in our lives were it not for you.
Your teaching methods may have seemed unorthodox or even unreasonable at times, but it's hard to argue with the results.
We thought it was only right to take the time and thank you before we said goodbye.
So, we decided to surprise you.
Still, given the opportunity, I would be happy to learn more from you someday.
You kids are just... Oh, now look what you've done. I was planning on being all cool and mature until the very end. I was doing so well, too.
You lost sight of both cool and mature a long time ago.
Looks like our surprise was an A+ success.
I think we might have gone a little overboard, actually.
Maybe all this was a little too cruel, Emma.
It certainly seems that way. But I thought it would have been derelict of me as class president if we didn't do anything.
Oh, so this was your idea, was it?
And it begins. What a wonderful way to bring everything to a close.
It is a good game. I enjoy it very much. But we must move on to other games. Yep. Coming this fall, we have the next game of the series. Well. Pretty sure I got every achievement. Yeah, there we go. Just took a second to update. Crow's there for a second in the background. So then, guess I'll be back to this series when the next game comes out in the fall. But it's only 9:30. We've got plenty of time to kill for the night. So, I might as well start the next game I've been planning. I wanted to get into the multiplayer for the game, but I never played the first game, and the second game has a really good campaign from what I've heard. Now I just have to make sure it's downloaded. So, I will stop the stream temporarily, change all the details, and I'll be back with... We already have an idea what the game is. Titanfall 2. I'll see you there.